welcome to the Pilbara region in Western Australia. Join us for the next 40 minutes as we explore this area together.
We start this episode heading east from Exmouth to one of our favourite regions in Australia, the Pilbara. So strap yourselves in for this one, it's going to be epic.
G'day everyone, welcome back to another episode. We are in the Pilbara.
Geez, the colours already, they're amazing. I love this kind of top end.
Yeah, it's the middle of the day and the colours are already spectacular.
So imagine sunset, it's going to be amazing. Where are we going? Panamonica?
Yeah, so we're heading into Panamonica now. There's a supermarket there, so we'll just grab a few things and then continue towards Millstream, Chichester National Park, find a camp somewhere around there tonight.
Yeah, and then Adrian's going to be doing some prospecting.
Yep.
So fingers crossed for us, hopefully he finds a bit of gold.
Yes, at the moment we're just driving through and there's just wildflowers everywhere. We've seen some desert peas and some mulla mulla. It's such a cool flower.
After a few hours driving, we started looking for a camp and found a nice spot in a dry creek bed.
We have just pulled up to camp. We are between Panamonica and Millstream, so we're just off the road down a dry creek bed. Pretty nice spot.
Yes, we know water can come down. We're aware. Checked weather, it's all good.
Yeah.
No water's coming down anytime soon.
I think we're going to be good. Yes, this is camp for the night. It's quite nice.
Yeah, nice little free spot.
It's nice.
No one here, amongst the gum trees. Temperature's sublime. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
And we're going to cook up some burgers tonight. Last time we had burgers, but they're a bit lackluster, so we're going to try and spice it up tonight. Going to get the fire pit out, flame grill them. I'm going to really turn it up a notch tonight for these burgers, see what I can do.
Sounds good.
We had a shower and got our sea gear mat there, and there's hundreds of bees who showed up and they're just all having a drink, but it's kind of annoying. We can't really pack anything up. They're on our towels and just trying to alright, off you go. Sun setting, bedtime.
It's ridiculous.
Okay. What do you reckon?
Looks pretty good.
Better than Hungry Jack's?
Yeah, definitely.
Better than last night?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, a bit more character to it.
Yeah.
Flame grill.
Yeah.
That's the key.
Yeah, it looks good.
We started the day by driving into the southern end of Millstream National Park, somewhere we haven't actually been yet. We were surprised to find a real oasis in the desert. Alright, we're just down at Deep Reach Pool. Again, surprising because we haven't seen it. Even though we came here in 2019, we didn't see this part of the park. And this is beautiful. You definitely come down here for a swim, spend a couple of hours down here, have some lunch, there's picnic tables, there's even barbecues I think and stuff, so it's really nice. We continued further into Millstream National Park, and after a quick stop at Python Pool, we started the epic four-wheel drive track to our intended camp.
pretty nice. It's refreshing, but the water's fresh. Yeah, it's beautiful. Really cool spot.
Right, g'day everyone. So I've just gone for a little walk just up this road here. So we're in the Pilbara, and the campsite we're at is just epic. Like, it's just one of those campsites you just kind of pinch yourself that you're even allowed to camp there. And we've got it all to ourselves. There's no one here. I'm just going for a walk up here because you just do a 360. You just look around. It is just incredible. The colours, the scenery, it's just all so dramatic. Got these white gums with their beautiful green leaves, the red cliffs, the beige, yellow spin effects on top. And you've got all these little bushes and everything with these little flowers. You know, all this kind of stuff. It's just so nice around here. I love the bush. I love this kind of, this part of Australia, or, you know, the deserts. It's my favourite. And yeah, it makes me want to get back home and do some art, get some painting done. So I've got to get plenty of reference. So when I get home, I've got some good stuff for paintings, but it's pretty magical around here. Very lucky. Good morning everyone. We've had a fantastic sleep here. Pretty good time in camp. What do you reckon, Hole? She's wiping dust off her new Dryzamone jacket. Yeah. She got it covered when she was doing the car and doing the tent.
Yeah, no, it's a really cool spot. It's funny that we didn't come this far last time.
Yeah, well, last time it was a good camp last time, but this is even better. Yeah. So yes, highly recommend. And we're going to drive out this morning. We're going to find a spot where Adrian has picked for a bit of prospecting. So this is going to be interesting because these are kind of little bush tracks that aren't really on any maps, but he's got a little prospecting map that they are on. So I think they should be pretty quiet, not too many people on, so it should be good. Adrian had been doing his research on where to find some gold, so we headed into lesser known parts of the Pilbara, through stations, and really got into the backcountry. What are you doing, Adrian?
I'm getting ready to prospect.
Now, as far as places we've been that you've tried to prospect, I reckon this holds quite a bit of merit.
Yeah, this is.
You've done your research on this one.
Yeah, this is good, and it's not easy to get to.
No.
It's a bit of a drive.
So yeah,
And
bit
it's
of
hot already.
essentially it's an old mining explorations or an
Yeah,
old.
so there was some old shafts done, and then for 30-year lease on exploration, and they didn't really do much. So this is where we're at. But there is gold.
Nice. Sometimes you try your best, but you don't succeed. You do an extendy squeegee on a sand flagpole. Doesn't work. What do you reckon?
Looks good.
Yeah, great effort. The colours and landscape in the Pilbara really are something to behold. If you haven't been, it's definitely something you need to see for yourself. Oh, and Adrian didn't find any gold, but he did manage to get minor heat stroke. Mate, what do we got tonight?
Oh, look at these. I'll get him. Oh, tasty red claw.
Red claw, introduced, well not, they're like native to Australia, but they're introduced to this region, so they're a pest.
They're a pest.
So we're going to cook them up.
Enjoy them.
Yeah, look at that. That's a big one. That's a stonker. We're gonna make like a creamy, garlicky, oniony pasta.
Yep.
Bit of bacon, so like a lot of big flavours in there, and then the yabby meat will just carry that flavour. So if they're a little bit muddy or anything, that'll be fine.
Yeah.
That'll be good. But I've heard red claw is delicious. I haven't had red claw. I've had plenty of yabby,
Yeah.
not red claw. We've got our beautiful yabby meat here, or red claw meat that Adrian boiled up, and we've just got our creamy sauce, so it's bloody all coming together. Right, she's all cooked up, so it's just like onion, garlic, cream, bacon, olive oil, salt, pepper, mushrooms, can of mushrooms, and then the yabby meat. I just had to try the yabby meat, the red claw meat, and it's like lobster. I'm not getting any muddiness at all. Obviously there's a lot of flavour in here, probably masking it, I don't know, but it tastes beautiful. I reckon by itself it would be.
Yeah, I reckon the soak in the water and then just pop them in the freezer to humanely kill them.
Dispose of them, which you're supposed to do with red claw.
Exactly, can't put them back in the water.
So yeah, bloody good. I'm stoked. We start this episode packing up camp and heading to the next prospecting location Adrian had marked on the map. We really are seeing some interesting places travelling like this. Pulled off onto a dirt road somewhere in between Newman and Marble Bar in the Pilbara. Now we are going to a site where Adrian can prospect, and we're really enjoying just these really random roads we're travelling. Don't look like too many people have been travelling down here all that often. We'd probably just be other prospectors. So yeah, it's a different way to see the country, and it's quite often you're driving around these parts and you see these kind of roads and you think, oh, what's down there? So it's nice that we're sort of going somewhere different and off the beaten track, that's for sure. We continue through the backcountry around the Pilbara. Along the way, we check out this awesome old 40 series that Adrian and I really wanted to save. If anyone has any information on this particular shape, tell us in the comments. Then we stopped and wanted to save another 40 series on the side of the road. I might have found a small part or two for Elsie. After this, we pulled into camp and set up.
So we've just pulled up to camp. We're near a permanent water spot under some gum trees and an old abandoned mine. So Adrian and Ellen have just gone off to do some prospecting at a few different spots. We've set up camp and we'll probably just jump on the laptops, do a bit of work. I've got to edit a canning episode. Matt's got a whole heap of stuff on his to-do list. So yeah, but no, it's a pretty nice spot. And this will be us for the night.
We settled in here for a day. Holly and I got some editing done and didn't really do much else besides the mundane, like cook meals and wash clothes. Sometimes these trips, you're not doing epic things, just exceedingly normal activities. It's nice to just stop once in a while. And in the meantime, Adrian continued his search for gold. Today's haul.
I am a very good metal detecting man. Yeah.
None of the gold variety.
No.
Oh well, mate. I think it's a persistence game, I think.
It's a numbers game. Someone once said to me, I think it's 1,000 or 10,000 holes you must dig before you get your first nugget.
Alright, well, I reckon you probably only got 4 or 5 to go then.
Yeah, definitely 4 or 5.
We travelled to our next location and Adrian continued his search for gold. We were heading for Marble Bar, and on the way, Holly and I checked out the incredible Jasper rock formations, which is well worth a stop. We set up once again in another stunning Pilbara location just outside of Marble Bar. Satay chicken. We had a little while ago on Durkar.com. Maggi packet mix. If you're gonna get a satay chicken, look at the Maggi packet mix. Really like a little powder mix, and you add a bit of peanut butter to it. It was bloody good. It was good, hey? This is not that. It's a Canton. But anyway, we haven't found it since.
It's pretty good. Good morning, everyone. So we have been on the road for a couple of hours this morning already. We have left Marble Bar and we are heading down to Mount Augustus, National Park. So this is somewhere we haven't been before. We really wanted to go when we were up around the Kennedy Ranges, but our timings just didn't work out. Then and Adrian's going to be prospecting for a few more days, so we thought we might as well just take the opportunity to Bit of a drive today, but
Yeah, well, it's funny. It's like a 1800k round trip or something.
yeah.
It's just a little detour for us, just to go and check something out. But Mount Augustus, as I said, we haven't been there, but it's the largest single monolith in the world, I believe. So bigger than Uluru.
Yeah.
We're probably going to do the hike and just check it out. It's something mountain, so
Yeah.
might as well, because we don't know when we'll be back in this area.
Exactly. It was 4 years ago since we were here last, so who knows how long it'll be till we get back. So yeah, excited to go and see it.
The wind's in my hair on the open road. My tank is full in a drinking hand.
Once we got to Mount Augustus, we got straight into the hike. And let's just say I was really feeling the past few months of relative inactivity and daily afternoon cheese, bickies and beers. If you're going to do the hike to the summit, it certainly is a challenge, so start early in the morning and give yourself plenty of time. Well, we're at the top. As you can see, it's just a little bit windy. I don't even know if you can hear me. It's a spectacular view, but I don't think we'll stick around for long. We didn't do much filming coming up. It's a pretty tough hike. There is an easy bit, but most of it is straight up. So it is a pretty serious hike. If you're keen, I think I have pretty fabulous sunnies. I borrowed Holly's because I broke mine. Anyway, that is Mount Augustus. I don't think I'm going to be flying the drone.
Yeah. So we are pretty much almost down the bottom. We've got 1.5 k's to go. I'm in so much pain. The main thing that's hurting is my knee. I don't even have a bad knee. The soles of my feet, and I've got a blister forming on one heel. Matt's really sore with his toes from his boots, so yeah, it's a hard walk. It's a very hard walk. Mainly just like the distance. The middle section's the worst. It's the steepest bit going up and obviously coming down. It's 2.5 k's long, and yeah, it's pretty grueling. So if you want to do the hike, it's worth it, but it's hard work. So a moderate level of fitness is definitely required, I reckon. Ours is definitely only moderate right now. We're a bit puffed going up. So we finished the hike and then went straight back to the caravan park, had a quick shower. We're staying there tonight. It's $15 per person per night.
Pretty reasonable. It's nice.
Unpowered. Yeah, it's nice. And then we've come up to this point of just like a little lookout for the sunset. So
yeah, we'll watch the colours change over the hill and get some photos and video done for you.
yeah.
Going to a lookout to watch the colours change over Mount Augustus was a highlight of this trip for us. If you're in the area, it's a must-do.
Morning everyone, we are up at Yalawi Hill waiting for the sun to rise over Mount Augustus. From Mount Augustus, we travelled north to Karijini National Park. Here we will show you the walks you can do and the camps you can stay at. Our first stop is Hammersley Gorge.
After a quick dip to freshen up, we started to look for camp. If you go just outside the national park, you can free camp, and this wasn't far from Hammersley Gorge. Alright, as you can probably tell by now, the crew is back together. The 3 Sandy Amigos are back. Cam and Court flew in back from their rotation, so yeah, we're all caught up. I would say this is phase 3 of the trip. 1 was a Canning, 2 was a West Coast, 3 is getting home.
Getting home.
Should be fun.
What we can do on the way home.
So we're in Karijini National Park right now,
Yeah.
which is stunning. The others haven't been here, we have, but it's worth coming back. It's amazing here. So we're going to spend a couple of days going around the gorges, and then after that, we got some desert tracks.
We got some desert tracks, some Len Bonnell's sort of
Yes.
series on the way
Yep.
home, and then
Gary Junction, West
Gary
McDonald Ranges, and then might as well do Simo.
Yeah.
Why not?
of course, got to throw in a Simo.
Gotta throw in a Simo crossing. Why not? We settled in for the night around the fire and watched the colours change around us. There is something quintessentially Australian about this landscape. After packing up camp, we started heading back into the national park to start some of the hikes through the gorges of Karijini. Alright, we're at Karijini National Park. We're going to get some of the walks done this morning. We're at Waiano Gorge, and yeah, we're going to go through to Kermit's Pool and Handrail Gorge and all the well-known stuff. So I've done a few of these before and they are bloody good. Karijini is spectacular. So if you haven't seen those videos, then you can watch this one and we'll take you along for the journey. There is a range of walks with varying degrees of difficulty, and Adrian and Alan definitely took the more difficult ways around.
So we are at Joffrey Falls now. It's just a short drive from Waiano Gorge, where we were this morning. We also just did what was it called? Hammersley Gorge?
We have done that. Kermit's.
And we just did Kermit's Pool, which is the one where you kind of like wade through the water and rock climb, and it's pretty fun. So yeah, we'll go see what Joffrey's is like. I don't know if we did this one last time. I don't know. car. We have finished all of our gorge hikes for today. We've ended up doing 4, so we've had a massive day. Collectively done probably like close to 10 Ks. Knox Gorge then was really cool. We unfortunately couldn't swim because the water was super full of algae. It was quite gross. And there's obviously been a landslide, so to get down into the gorge now, it's actually a little bit difficult. It's doable, but difficult, so just keep that in mind. Yeah, so now we're driving out of the national park to find a free camp for the night.
It's a great thing about Karijini actually is you can just pop out of the park, and as soon as you're out of it, you can camp. So it's really good like that. You can get some fantastic free camping.
Yeah.
Again, we found camp outside the national park, and this time it was on top of a hill and we had it all to ourselves. We woke up to a cool morning among the white gum trees and spinifex.
Good morning everyone, we are back in the cars and we are heading back into the national park. The spot that we found for camp last night was beautiful. We were treated to a very nice sunrise this morning, and yeah, today we're heading to Kalamina Gorge to do a short hike there, and then we'll head towards Dale's Gorge. I think it's Dale's campground kind of area. There's a few pools and stuff that you can swim in there, so that's the plan today.
I don't know if I feel like I'm going to swim right now.
Yeah, it's pretty cold.
This morning.
12 degrees, it was pretty windy, so yeah.
And the water's cold, so
yeah.
So here we go. Alright, we're in Kalamina Gorge this morning. Absolutely spectacular. Loving it so far. It's an easier walk than the others that we've done. Others have been class 5, this is class 4. Much easier, natural steps. It's a beautiful morning stroll. Flowing water, the colours, everything. It's just, you gotta get here, it's amazing.
So that's our time in Karijini done. Again, it was so cool to come back here. It's really, really cool.
Yeah, we just kind of forgot. I kind of forgot how epic it was. Like, it sounds silly, but I don't know. Yeah, it's been a couple of years since we've been, and if you're in the area, you've just got to see it. There's plenty of different walks for all sort of skill levels or fitness levels. There's from your pretty challenging, your class 5, whatever that we were sort of doing, rock scrambling, all the way to, you know, disability access to a lookout and stuff like that. So there is something for everyone here.
Yeah.
Which is good, and it's just spectacular.
Loved it. So beautiful. So now we're heading north.
Yeah, head north and go to Port Hedland, stock up, and then we're going to be heading east, a long way east.
Yeah, all the way back home.
Thanks for joining us as we travelled through the spectacular area of the Pilbara. If this spot isn't on your bucket list, it should be. If you're new here, please consider subscribing so you don't miss anything from us in the future. We'll see you in the next one.